Think of it as the latest knockout punch in the cruiser wars. It's Kawasaki's big, high-torque Vulcan 2000.
The type of guy that buys this bike is the type of guy that's just looking for the biggest of whatever. He's looking for the biggest, baddest motorcycle out there.
Real big, with a 68-inch wheelbase and a dry weight of 750 pounds. And real bad. It's the biggest production V-twin ever built, with 125 inches delivering 116 horsepower and 141 foot-pounds of torque.
In the V-twin class, this is the bike. There's just nothing out there that displaces anything near this.
The water-cooled 52-degree 5-speed uses exterior push rods instead of overhead cams to keep the bike's center of gravity low.
So even though it's an extremely heavy motorcycle, it still has a lot of acceleration from all that torque.
Everything about this belt drive monster is big.
They're running a 200mm wide rear tire on a 16-inch rim. It's aesthetically a good-looking tire, and it also is able to deal with the torque of this motorcycle.
It's a classic retro rod with a hardtail style swing arm, hidden rear shock, and the super low 27-inch seat height. But its most prominent styling statement comes from this massive headlamp.
It's a unique headlight. It's got 4 projector beam headlights built into it and a huge chrome housing, which actually helps on the freeway to block some of the wind.
And there are plenty of other cruiser goodies. Tombstone tail lamp, low/cut exhaust, lots of chrome on crinkle finish cases, and a classic tank console.
The whole thing just reminds you of a freight train coming at you and kind of carries their theme of the ultimate big bike to the nth degree.
Up front, 4-piston Takiko calipers and 300mm rotors help slow the train. But being a heavyweight has its drawbacks.
My biggest complaint on the bike would just be maneuvering it around town in slow traffic, or making a U-turn, or pulling into a parking space, or just moving the bike around in general at slow speed. The bike can be a real handful. Once it gets over 5-10 miles per hour, the bike's perfectly composed, but when you're moving it around at a slow speed, you definitely feel that 700 plus pounds fighting against you.
What won't fight against you is the Vulcan's MSRP. At $14,499, the world's biggest V-twin is a value for one basic reason.
The thing I like about this bike is that torque is so intoxicating.
Amen.